Have you ever watched PBS Kids, Nickelodeon, or the Hub Network? Well, today I'm going to be talking about what TV networks I grew up during my childhood. First TV network I grew up on was PBS Kids, and man, this was the network for us that didn't have cable, especially me. I remember coming home every day from elementary school and watch shows like Cyber Chase, Arthur, Martha Speaks, Curious George, Fetch, and so many classics, and man, all these shows were so fun. They actually teach us very good lessons, like Arthur teach me to have a good spirited social skills. Next network I grew up with is Cartoon Network, and man, this was the best place to grow up on cartoons. Like, my favorite cartoon was Adventure Time. Sad to see Cartoon Network has fallen from its throne. Next childhood network is the Hub Network. It had some good shows like Littlest Pet Shop, G.I. Joe, My Little Pony. Also had a game show which I watched every weekend night until I go to bed when I was at my grandma's house. And man, it sucks how the Hub Network is no more and it's now Discovery Family, which doesn't have the same feeling as the Hub Network. Next up we got Cubo, which I didn't watch much because honestly the shows were from PBS Kids or weren't the best like the other channels had to offer, but it had shows like Inspector Gadget, Bob the Builder, Jet the Jet Plane, and Franklin. Sad that Cubo shut down after a dumb major merger with WW Scripts, which I think that was a mistake Ion made a deal with, not gonna lie. Next up we got is Noggin. Now man, I liked Moose and Z, and I would watch shows like Dora the Explorer, Wonder Pets, Blue's Clues, and oh god, not this finger puppet dude, Obby, bro. Noggin was replaced by Nick Jr., which they non-stop air Paw Patrol nowadays, man. Disney Channel was a very good network when I was a kid. I grew up watching That's So Raven, Cory in the Big House, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, Kim Possible, and Phineas and Ferb. Now we got another big one. Nickelodeon was the first kids network, and I grew up on shows such as Rugrats, Hey Arnold, SpongeBob, iCarly, Drake and Josh, and many more shows. And man, it sucks that Nickelodeon now just milks SpongeBob for money and spam it on their schedule, man, nowadays. Disney XD, man, with so many great shows, especially love DuckTales, Lab Rats, Kickin' It, Pair of Kings, which was short-lived but enjoyed it, and Gravity Falls, the best show that came out in history, and it was so fun to watch. Disney Junior, another network that was legendary. I grew up on shows like Jake and the Neverland Pirates, Special Agent Oso, PJ Masks, and my favorite, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. TV Land was another network that I grew up on, is where they show old comedy shows like King of Queens, Roseanne, and my favorite, Everyone Loves Raymond. Now my favorite old school show is Golden Girls, Gunsmoke, and the Andy Griffin Show. Lastly, I grew up on Sprout, and it had shows like The Wiggles, Sesame Street, and Just in Time. Let me know down below what TV networks you grew up watching as a child in the comments down below. And if you want to see my childhood YouTubers I grew up on, you could check out this video right here.